knock off the 49ers by the exact same score, holding them to under 165 total yards. A dominating effort by the Seahawks defense.
Really solid game across the board. Again, defense is really taking the step forward with last week and then coming back again this week. That's huge for us. Really proud of that. Very strong performance across the board, run and pass. Other than this game being a penalty game, we pretty much did what we were able to do. So what we needed to do. So it was really good.
Our energy today. Guys were flying around offense, defense, special teams. The way we practiced, the way we prepared, Coach Carroll really got us ready for that short week against a very, very good football team. So I thought we were pretty much lights out, the whole game in terms of our energy and just the way we played, how tough we were. I think that we could have been a little bit better on some of those drives, especially once we got out in the red zone. We just got to focus and keep growing and keep building. But the things that we did tonight, it was pretty special.
We're having a good time. We're dedicated to one another right now. When you're out there playing for one another, we're playing like some 9-year-old, 10-year-old kids. Not worrying about the outcome, not worrying about individual stats or anything like that. Guys are just playing really hard for one another and enjoying one another. And I think when a team's playing like that, we're really hard to beat. You see all the players out there celebrate one another. We celebrate every play. Even when they get a catch, and it's a great hit, we celebrate that, and they didn't even understand that. They were getting frustrated that we were celebrating those plays, but that's what happens when you're a team and you're together.
The offense, well, what can I say? Russell Wilson with a terrific day. Marshawn Lynch with 104 yards rushing. Robert Turbin with a couple of big catches, including one for the only Seahawk touchdown.
When we can play like that, these are the results that are going to happen. We just got to continue for the rest of the season and continue to stay the course and do what we do and finish strong.
What a bonus to get that pass from Russell, go 13 yards for a score too, right?
Yeah, he did a great job going through his progression. Kind of put the defender in a little bit of a pickle. He's got to either guard me or he's got to guard the slant. So he guarded the slant, and I just came wide open, and easy thing for me to just run in and score.
We're gonna be tough on ourselves because we feel like we should get touchdowns in the red zone. Obviously, thankful for a kicker who is money, house money as they call him. However, if we're gonna be tough on ourselves, we want to get those touchdowns in the red zone. So we're gonna work on that and get better at that. But other than that, I thought it was a clean game.
Besides an effective running game, the Seahawks passing game worked as well. The one touchdown to Turbin was a pass, and then there was that 63-yarder to Tony Moeaki. It was almost a touchdown. It ended up leading to a field goal.
I thought Moeaki could have scored. He almost did. I think he made an unbelievable effort. The play that he made and the guys blocking downfield, that was such a cool play. And he gave it such an unbelievable effort. So we'll make those plays, I believe.
That was a quick turnaround. But we had a great week plan. Pete put together. We just came out and executed and just played together. It was another great team win, just like last week, and we just got to keep it going.
Okay, your big play. Russ scrambles around, gets loose, gets the ball to you. You almost get there. What were you thinking?
Oh, shoot. Yeah, it was a great scramble by Russ, great ball. I thought I almost stepped out of bounds right there, right when I caught it, but man, I thought I scored, but I haven't seen the play. So.
Richard Sherman loves to play against the 49ers. In fact, he loves to play against anybody. He had 2 picks in this game, 2 big ones. One early in the game that sort of set the tone, one late in the game that shut the door.
First one was a route that usually gives me a little trouble when we're in our 3 deep, because they sit down in our underneath zone, and it's difficult for our buzz defenders to get underneath it because it's so deep. It's a stutter comeback. And early on in the season, they ran it pretty effectively. Different teams tried it. You know, not all of them were able to complete it, but it was something that teams liked and something I was alert for. So that when I saw the first stutter, I knew that he was going to sit down. I was waiting for his body language to tell me he's sitting down. I broke towards the receiver, eyes to the receiver, and I looked up, and the ball was coming straight at me. And I tried to get busy, but, you know, he wasn't having it.
Part of that smothering defense was 4 more sacks today. One of them by Cliff AVRIL.
I think we're having fun. We're trusting each other. We're trusting that, you know, I know I'm trusting the guys on the back end that they're going to have my back. And they trust us that we're going to get pressure on the quarterback. And it's working for us. We just got to keep it going.
We're playing like we've been capable in the past. And so if we can keep it going, we're going to have a chance to have a good finish. It's 4th quarter time, which is really cool. You know, this is exciting. The finish is always the most important stuff to us, and this is now finish time. And so hopefully we can kick into the 4th quarter, and we've got every game's a monster game that we have, and what better way could it go? That's as good as it gets. So we'll take them one shot at a time.
As Russell Wilson says, every week we just want to go 1-0 every Sunday or 1-0 every week. Well, in this case, the Seahawks went 2-0 with a win on Sunday, another win here Thanksgiving night at Levi Stadium, 19-3 against the 49ers. Now, finally, a couple days off for the players, and then they get ready for the next big test at Philadelphia on December the 7th. I'm Tony Ventrella, Seahawks.com.